Hey there, folks. I use the term folks loosely because I think there's nobody here right now. My kids actually ask me sometimes, hey Dad, why don't you play some newer games on your streams? And this is basically the reason, because the newer games get a lot less audience. For whatever reason. Maybe because my channel's known for more retro stuff, or maybe just there's less interest in it, but I'm going to play what I want to play regardless, and I'm continuing this game, 2064 Read-Only Memories. I've enjoyed it so far. If you're watching this after the fact and you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel so this way next time you can hear about this in advance and be part of the live stream. But anyway, this game is about this guy who was basically, this guy was kidnapped and theoretically killed, as far as we've been told, and he's created a sentient AI robot that we have as our companion right now, and we're going around trying to investigate the mystery. The last thing that happened is this woman just gave me $1 million, who's a rich woman who's a friend of the guy who died. He's like Bill Gates or something, supposed to be. And we have to use this money to pay this guy who wants to leave town, but he works for the same software company. And he needs money to get out of town. He's going to sell some information, supposedly. That's where we are right now. Just about to leave here. This is from the last game.
I did not think I would feel such a strong resonance with Melody.
He talks too much, by the way. This is the AI guy. He just talks way too much, unfortunately.
We're connected by the fairest of threads.
You can skip it, but
already important to me.
I don't want to skip it yet.
Is that strange?
No, you're strange. You can say, what about you is normal? I'll just say that. I don't want to be too rude to him, though, because I think there's some consequences later.
I guess there's nothing to do but run with it.
Yeah, run with it.
Some gifts are too valuable to look at
I
too
have my
closely,
fan on.
lest they
It's
vanish
hot in
into
here.
thin
If
air,
the noise is too much, let me know.
I already have a penchant for overanalyzing things.
It's so much better with the breeze, though.
Let's get moving.
I'll put my other headphone in. I hear better that way.
We still have things to do before we can meet back up with Mr. Mensa.
Yeah, we still have to go get the fake passport that he wanted. Alright, so let's go to the map. Oh, what's this?
Detective Rivers, to what do we owe the pleasure?
This is my friend.
I wanted to check in with you away from the prying eyes of my corporate masters.
Check me right in front of this person's house.
It wasn't too hard to track you down here. Only took a slight abuse of power to follow your credit transactions in the AutoCAD system. Not much. Listen, I've hit a dead end on the investigation again, and I could really use another lead from the two of you.
Hold on one second. Someone's ringing my doorbell at 11 o'clock at night. Hold on one second. I apologize. I'll be right back. Well, apparently that was my imagination, because nobody's there. Sorry about that.
I had been busy hunting down I'm not sure if I want to call him a soldier of fortune or an assassin for hire. Either way, I tracked this guy down to see if he might have been hired by Parallax to snatch Hayden, but he's got an ironclad alibi for the relevant period of time.
Who is this person?
That leaves me with nothing. Nada. Jack diddly shit.
Oh, there's cursing in this
Do
game.
the two of you have anything to give me? Otherwise, I'm back to hunting down the froyo-hating robot ghost in the park. At least my superiors would be ecstatic, considering how much they keep riding my ass about it.
We're on thin leads ourselves, Detective Rivers. We have a meeting with someone from inside Parallax who might be able to give us answers, but he's unlikely to want to talk to the police. I just wish this...
Buck up, Turing. I wish this was easier too. But with detective work, Sometimes it's not about being clever. It's just about being more dogged and relentless than whoever you're chasing.
Sounds good.
You two are my new deputies, right?
Yeah, sure.
So keep your nose to the ground and keep digging. I still have a few contacts I can hit up to try finding out a little more.
Okay, thank you.
You let me know if there's anything else I need to be going after. Yeah, sure. Just get going.
That was a waste of time.
Don't forget, if you die, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Okay, you kick my ass after I'm dead. Okay, go to the map now.
Okay then, we only have a single lead.
No, we don't. We have 2 leads.
If Parallax really is as shady as Vincent seems to suspect, it could end up very interesting.
I thought we had 2 leads. Oh, she followed the other one already?
Let's see if we can put an end to this.
Is that what happened?
Finally. Oh, I just received an email from Tomcat.
I bet you Tomcat is a bad guy, by the way. They seem too nice. I bet you they're the ones that did it.
Decrypting Hayden's
They said
data
that they
cache.
said that they saw a video of Hayden getting shot. Hayden's the guy that got kidnapped and killed, but we didn't actually see the video ourselves, so it makes me suspect maybe that Hayden is that Tomcat is lying. I should say she. It looks like a she, but they call the person they in this game.
It seems that it was filled mostly with his personal logs about my creation and mental development.
Okay.
The more technical information was already scraped. Perhaps that is why it was left behind when they snatched him. Still, these files should be enlightening, if only in a personal way.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
peruse them in my spare time and let you know if I find anything interesting.
You do that.
I'd hate for all the trouble we went to be for nothing.
Okay, can we go now? Alright, finally, map. So one of my leads disappeared. I have to go... Hospital? Not the hospital. Market Street. Why is that stove guy... Oh, yeah, because he's broken and he didn't fix it. Never fixed it before. Let me talk to this... Oh, let's go left here. There they are. Okay, no, not that. Guy's such an interesting name.
Oh, crap! It's that reporter in the bot again! Cheese it, Ollie!
Don't run away.
Hold on a moment. We're just here to ask the two of you for a favor. You don't need to run again.
Heh, I knew you didn't have the guts to mess with me!
It's a great name there, buddy.
Guts?
And why would we want to help you?
We did trash that apartment, Chad.
My name's not Chad!
So?
We also didn't report you to the police for it.
Yeah? So?
Come on.
And they still could.
True.
Oh. Alright, well, spill it then. I ain't got all day.
We need fake IDs.
Can't you see me and Oliver are busy?
What are you doing, waiting for a bus?
We need some assistance with some illicit activity that, statistically, individuals in your age bracket are likely to have experience with.
So stereotypical.
Oh! So this is one of those things where you need a streetwise kid to show you the ropes. So, what's the thread? B&E? War driving? Copyright infringement? Search bombing?
That's B&E.
Is search bombing actually illegal?
It's against the terms of service, so probably, at least in California.
What? We need to buy some fake IDs.
Oh, that's nothing. If you can pay.
I can pay, I got lots of
Ollie
money.
can whip up a couple that'll work good enough to get you past a bouncer or a cop doing sniff tests.
Alright, good.
He's a wizard with a printer and a lifted wallet.
It's more complicated than that. We need falsified passports that can get two people past the border safely.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Ollie can do that. Can you?
Not without equipment a lot more expensive and illegal than what I already have.
What about that guy who got at least that unrestricted mesh card when she was on probation?
That's not really the same thing, Chad. But it wouldn't hurt to give him a call.
Well,
Give me a few minutes. This guy is pretty sketchy. Very cloak and dagger. I'll have to play middleman.
music in this game is quite good.
Excellent.
As the voice
I'll forward
acting.
you the relevant documents and
Just sort of
photos.
slow. That's why people want to watch it.
Oh man, now I'm starting to feel left out. All he gets to show off all his cool connections.
It's more like a visual novel than an adventure game.
You
honestly.
sure you don't need someone's head kicked in a little? That's my area of expertise in our little duo.
Kick in your own head.
Well, that and petty larceny.
We might have something that will suit your skill set. Let's just get the passports first, if you can stay calm for that long.
You sure yap a lot more than any of the ROMs I've ever
Yeah, you talk
owned.
way too much.
What's the deal?
Still stew.
You install some new conversation routines Ollie ain't had the chance to nerd out about yet?
I wish. I can
They're
turn it
top
off.
notch. Very bleeding edge.
So damn annoying.
I don't run traditional ROM VI personality software. I am, in fact, the first fully sapient machine intelligence. Well, at least that I know about.
Which means what exactly?
You
In
just
English.
shut up and stop talking.
It means he's a person, Chad, not a toy. Now keep it down. He's still on the phone.
Exactly.
Oops. And yes, what he said.
Well, that's awesome. You ain't so bad. For a tin can.
Tin can? Really? I'm composed almost entirely out of plasteel and silica.
Good for you.
Has no one come up with better insults for robots since the
This guy
turn
is
of
so
the century?
annoying. Oh my goodness.
ROMs have been out for almost 2 decades.
Almost 2 decades!
Yeah. That's a good point. Give me a sec. I'm pretty good at name calling, too.
Oh no, I'm sorry I brought it up.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
Just hold on a second. Underclocked? Oh, BitBrain!
Don't hurt yourself, Chad.
I'll get back to you, Bubblehead.
It's so important to the plot of the game.
Okay, I talked to the guy. He said he'll do it, but he only works in trade. A
What does he
couple of
want?
passports are gonna run us... One signed poster for Magical Commander Yukino? Yukino at the Gates to the Deep?
Okay.
Course. It's always that Japanese crap.
It's not my fault they make the best VR dramas. Maybe you can do better?
Probably.
Anyway, where can we get a poster like that?
I'm not sure.
Honestly,
Probably
like,
nearby.
It's like, I'm
I've
getting
done
tired of
switches with this
this.
guy before.
I like the game, but
He
then it's
never
like...
asks for something that'll take too long to
I'll
get.
give you a fetch quest here.
My guess is
Adventure
he's a
game,
local
there's a
that
lot of
uses
things
people
like this,
us
but-
as a way to nab something he's had his eye on.
It's like... Just so much talking.
We'll help you look for it.
They joined our party? I didn't ask you to join my party. Talk to this dude.
Welcome back! Care to take another pamphlet or two?
No. Rehearsal alone.
Ah, the cold weather has made organising demonstrations a bit difficult, to say the least. But I refuse to relent in our mission. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, I will not rest until I stop these abominations from undoing God's almighty
Oh,
work.
where's my picture? There. How'd that happen? Camera turned off for a second? I don't think I want to talk to this guy at all.
That's a leading question.
I
Of
don't
course, some
want to hear
people
this. I want to
have
read this go
life
through this fast.
simply wanting cat ears.
Yeah,
If the government strictly limits genetic alteration surgeries to we are not God.
Alright.
I feel it's rather... Modifying genes means we are...
I'm just skipping
We're
this
giving
quickly.
doctors, among other... We are the byproduct of tens of thousands. And why? To fill... Besides... That is the greatest... They would have you believe that we... Oh, sure, the human rebel. We do not advocate for... We merely want severe... That would include an outlawing of We need the government to...
Okay.
Through some concerted efforts, we've...
Humans.
Yeah, they call themselves hybrids. Thanks to our efforts, many local businesses are... Why, just the other day, a Neo-SF landlord thanked me for support. Plus, can you imagine the cleaning?
This guy's a bigot.
Great! Dude!
Forgive me if I'm wrong.
Oh, that's... Yes, this is...
I'm just closing his face because this guy's really annoying.
Ah, yes. Never mind. When the city falls, and we have a cow as mayor, remember that all of you thought we were loony.
It's like you're loony.
Oh, please do. And remember, God designed you perfectly just the way
I do agree with that
you
message.
are.
What's that? It's the Stole Dead by Daylight update file. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. Alright, I'm probably to go talk to that woman inside the store because she said she was like an otaku. What do they call it? Oh, there's lots of people in here.
Oh, there it is!
What, a Christmas tree?
I knew I saw a poster for Magical Commander Yukino somewhere around here. I should have remembered Ramona had one.
You know this lady?
She's not gonna give it up so easily, I'm sure.
Sure. We talk sometimes when I'm getting our drinks. You're usually too busy provoking people to notice.
You call
How
it
are these guys
provoking.
a couple?
I call it spontaneous enthusiasm for healthy rivalry.
They seem pretty different.
There's a bit of a line. We'll have to wait a few minutes before we can talk to her.
At least they don't make me actually wait.
We could just do a smash and grab. Simple and effective.
We can't do that! She knows who we are!
Us too.
This is the most boring felony I've ever been an accessory to.
Look, we'll just stand in line.
Like a bunch of clumps? Or
There's
chunks?
one person in line, so you can say the line.
What is the big picture anyway, Blue Bomber?
That's Mega Man.
I'm not sure it's wise to spread it around, Chad. For either of us, the less you know, the less reason anyone has to bother you.
Screw that, Static. I'm not heading to juvie not knowing what for.
Oh, jeez.
Spill the beans, or I'll spill them for you.
Your persistence is already legendary, Chad.
As long as
Fine.
he keeps on saying, my name is not Chad. More talking. Alright, it's our turn now?
If you really must know,
It's not our
we are
turn.
going to trade the passports for some information
Why'd you tell
regarding
him?
the disappearance of my creator.
Oh my god.
His apartment was the one you trashed.
We know that already.
Oh shit, that Hayden dude is your dad? And they snatched him? Oh, that's so messed up.
At least he feels
Well,
bad.
Dad, after a fashion, he raised me.
Man, I hope you find the dudes that took him. I hope he's okay.
It seems very unlikely.
Oh man, I don't know what to say. You know?
Just shut up.
I mean, I still have my dad, but he's
Douchebag.
Chad?
never really been around. Too busy trying to save the world from itself.
No wonder you're so busy, like, going around. collecting
Even now,
stuff.
he's over there standing in front of that damn clinic.
Oh, that's his father?
And I thought I could find a way to make him...
Make him love me.
Whatever. I might as well nuke that drive. It ain't gonna sink.
Oh my goodness. Okay, can we finally
I
talk?
think I understand what you mean, Chad.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah! Dudes gotta stick together, you know?
Dudes?
Dudes? I don't know what dudes means.
Don't matter if you're a robot or what. We all got the same shit to deal with. Gotta grab destiny by the horns and make your own mark.
Oh my god. Freedom wide for cute tatty jar. You're smarter than you look, Chad. I'll say this.
People keep saying that, and I keep wanting to punch them for it.
It's probably the hair.
You
Guy
think?
can't get his glasses
Well,
straight either.
I ain't willing to give up my due just so people will think I'm a brain. Got an image to protect.
Okay.
I still think it would be better in yellow.
Yeah? Maybe we can get a box of dye on the way home.
Can we, like, move on here? Oh, boy.
The line has finally cleared up. Let's
Finally,
go talk
he's
to
right.
Ramona.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, if it isn't the luckiest jerk I've ever seen in my life. I had to schedule a specialist to come fix my ROM, and you better hope they can. Oh well, all's well that ends well.
Yeah, because we
I underestimated how much people would appreciate an early Christmas.
we broke her robot, and then we didn't have even an option to go back and try to fix it. We're just like, screw that, and just look out of here.
Anyway. Hey, Ollie.
Salutations, Ramona.
Okay. I can't press the button yet. Until that thing comes on the screen, that green arrow, it doesn't come on right away.
What can I do for you all?
Sometimes it purposely makes me wait.
Ahem.
Oh, this is my friend, Chad.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
We were hoping you might be able to give us your assistance, Ms. Rogers.
We want to make a trade for that magical Commander Yukino poster over there. It's necessary for us to get some pretty important information.
No way! Not happening. Nuh-uh. Yukino is off limits.
Change the music. We don't have time for this. Go get it, Chad.
How does life and death depend on a nerdy poster? Look, I don't even care. That poster was signed by Takeko herself.
Hey,
It's one of a
Jeremy.
kind, and I'm not giving it up.
This is like, nobody's here, and like, I'm trying to fall asleep. Because like, it's so much
I'd
more
rather
to
not
do.
drag you
Just
any
keep pressing the
further into
button and
this
watch,
than
listen.
necessary. But I promise that we're not
I was saying before you
overstating
joined
it.
that my kids are always saying, why don't you play some newer games? This is like the reason why, because this ends up happening.
This is a dire situation, and people have
I
already
think I have to go
died.
get some candy to eat to keep myself awake.
Jeez.
That's a
Look,
good idea,
whatever
actually.
you're doing sounds sketch as hell. I and Magical Commander Yukino herself want no part of it.
That's what I was doing before.
I don't even see how the poster can help.
Man, you nerds sure do love your cheap crap from the net.
Cheap crap!
Jasper
Have you
tripped out
know
Berta, so
that
you can now
poster
join.
is worth hundreds of credits.
Well, someone was here
Maybe more.
this whole time. I don't know who. Someone's lurking and
Takeko
watching.
passed away
or
years
they
ago,
were until just
so
now.
there aren't any more of them getting signed.
Alright, she has a poster, which we need
It's
because some guy who makes fake passports
Sure it
wants
is.
the poster. So we gotta get her to give us the poster or find somebody to trade
He
with
doesn't
her.
get it. He's not in the fandom.
Thankfully.
It's not just a poster.
Okay, we get it. I guess
It was
Chad's
a
maybe
gift
grab
from
it.
someone. Someone I care about,
Hey,
okay?
J-Rock, how you doing, man?
Besides, you can't
Good to
get
see
enough.
you.
Takeko passed away a few years ago.
Perhaps there's something else that would make a suitable trade.
Yeah, exactly. What else do you want?
You aren't hearing me, are you? It has sentimental value. You can't replace that.
Ba-da-da-ba.
Look, you'll just have to order something off the mesh, because you can't have this one.
Alright, let's have to kill you then.
Oh, we don't have time. This lead will dry up by then.
Ba-da-da,
Keep me out of this.
ba-da-ba-da. Good time, let's go get it, Chad. Please, Ramona.
Okay, enough. How about this for a trade?
My glasses, I can't stay on my face.
I have an original keyframe cell from Pretty Champion Sailor Sirius, signed by Takeko at home.
Okay, sounds good.
Whoa! You have a signed Sailor Sirius cell?
Like Sailor Moon or
That's
something?
super rare!
Who's Takeko?
They stopped doing keyframes by hand right around the time of her death.
You can't be serious, Ollie! You have that thing framed on your wall! And you wouldn't shut up about it for a week after you got it!
This is important, Chad. You can't say you wouldn't do the same thing if someone had your dad. Think about Turing. I can't ask Ramona to give up something important to her if I'm not willing to do the same.
Maybe.
Yeah, star.
Look, okay, I don't know what's going on, but you can't give me that cell for the poster.
I'll give you the poster for free.
But we need.
Yeah, you'll
We
get
need
the
the poster.
Whatever you're doing.
How can we go
it
on
must
without
be
the
really
poster?
important if you'd be willing to give that.
We must get the poster.
Do you have something more equal to trade, Ollie?
A couple of things, maybe.
Could trade my boop.
We'll talk about it then. Maybe you can find me another one too. Go ahead and take the poster.
Finally. I didn't even do anything. Just like they just give it to me eventually. Got the signed poster.
Thank you, Ramona.
Thank you, Ramona Flowers.
Yes! I can't tell you how much it means to us, Ms. Rogers.
Epileptic cat is having seizures. That sucks.
Sure.
Hope that your cat is okay.
And, you think I could see that cell sometime, Ollie?
Come to my house and see
Of
it.
course. I'll bring it over when we talk about the trade.
So cool.
Alright, finally. I can leave. Leave.
I don't like the way she was flirting with you, Ollie.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm gay. I don't like her. I just want to...
I know flirting when I see it, and I'm saying I don't like it. Not one bit.
I know someone does this too.
We just talk about old anime sometimes, Chad. Neither of us are interested in the other.
Sure.
Well, we have the poster now. What's next?
Go ahead and call this number, Turing. He'll want to set up the drop with you, now that I've introduced you to him.
Okay.
Sure. Change the subject.
I'll call him right now then.
You do that.
It's ringing.
God, I've been 10 years old this whole life. That
You're the
sucks.
ones looking for some papers.
We are, and we have the requested payment with us.
Good. We're gonna do this real professional like. You know Stardust?
Yes.
I do.
Head there. Leave the poster behind the Mega Fomator arcade cabinet and get out. Come back 10 minutes later, and your stuff will be behind the machine.
You didn't even like know. I didn't give you
I
pictures or anything.
understand.
How you didn't know what the poster looked like?
I'll be waiting.
Well, that was very mysterious.
Alright, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
see if I can get some
that's
to
how
eat,
this guy
like, some
is.
chocolate or something, or candy.
I don't even know his name.
Hold
I've
on,
been
son,
getting
I'll be
things
right
from
back.
him for a few years now.
Alright, I got something at least.
Who cares? Let him play Spy Master if he wants. Let's hurry up to Stardust and get this over with. I've wasted enough of my day with this crap.
Okay. She tells you where to go, even.
Go inside to make the drop. We'll wait out here.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't want to get our IDs taken.
I suppose I should feign surprise.
Hey, it's a pretty cool set. Even if it is like 1,000,000 years old.
They don't really care about the IDs unless you try to hit the bar.
Yeah, we don't care at all.
Found that one out the hard way.
Come on.
We would have been fine if you hadn't taken a swing at the bouncer.
So I like the hard way.
Alright, let's go.
We'll be right back, gentlemen.
Sure,
Try
sure.
not to set the building on fire while we're gone.
Welcome to Stardust.
The VIP bouncer's there. Jess is there. I don't know who this person is. Brooke. Oh, I keep forgetting who it is. Jess is like sort of a jerk. I'm not gonna waste time talking to people now. This is the Mega Phobatoria. Let's use an item on it.
Well, that should do it. That was an awful lot of fuss over a poster.
Stop talking.
I just don't understand the appeal of merchandise like this. I keep my important possessions on my data drive.
I have a poster for this game. Can you guys just shut the hell up?
I had not considered aesthetics.
Just shut up.
Though the art is competent, I'm not sure it is to my taste.
Nobody asked you. Just shut up.
But there is no accounting for such things. I hope that whoever gets it enjoys it.
I'm getting so damn annoyed with this guy.
But that's enough navel-gazing.
Oh, naval gathering? Is that?
Let's head back outside so our benefactor can make the trade.
Fine.
Y'all do the deal?
How did it go?
This flavor's better. Other was like peanut chocolate. This one is caramel sea salt.
We left the poster behind the cabinet. Now we just need to wait for the switch.
I've never had to wait more than 5 minutes or so before.
Nintendo
It
Switch.
shouldn't take long. I wonder how he knows the drop happened and gets to it so fast.
He's inside there, obviously.
Don't matter. This guy's a solid feed, even if he likes to mess around.
What do you need these
Probably
passports
Jess.
for anyway? You said to trade for information, but what's the full story?
Know your business.
Without going into too much detail, our informant needs to get out of Neo SF unnoticed. The passports are one part of that. We also need to obtain an untraceable car.
You didn't mention that before.
I don't suppose the two of you could help with that?
No way, dude! Grand Theft Auto is a felony with a capital F! Besides, getting an untraceable car ain't in the same league as a piece of plastic that'll fool a hand scanner.
Chad's right.
Great.
Course I'm right.
The city's traffic management system keeps track of all vehicles passively, even if you manage to circumvent their firmware and keep them from actively reporting to the network. You have to spoof the car as something permitted to be invisible for the CTOS to ignore it.
Okay.
I don't want to mess with boosting cars anyway. The junks run that racket in Neo SF, and they don't play nice.
Junks.
Especially with the HR.
The
Well,
HR.
thank you either way. You've both done us a huge favor. Call it even for the apartment.
Yeah, Blue. No hard feelings.
Right, now piss off.
You give us a call if you need anything else. Long as it'll help you find your pops.
Just piss off, buddy.
We should get going, though.
Yeah,
We were supposed to be home hours ago.
Go. Bye.
My
Leave.
dad won't notice, but Ollie's will flip. You take care. Don't get de-rezzed.
Jeremy, what do you think of this game?
See
You don't
ya.
like it, right? You're just here to be nice, but there's so much goddamn
Goodbye.
talking. It could be so much better.
Let's finish the trade inside.
All right, let's finish it. Stop talking.
Welcome to Stardust.
I don't mind some of the talking, but like some of the talking is so unnecessary. I got the passports.
Here the passports are, just as advertised. Now we need to find a car.
I don't remember them asking for the car.
Jess is right over there. Perhaps she may know someone who can lend a hand.
All right, I was gonna talk to her anyway, so sure, you can keep talking.
Well, prepare yourself.
Please don't let him do the talking.
If Jess is the worst thing we have to face down this week, I'll consider us lucky.
Oh, look. It's my favorite human and the mechanical sidekick.
Thank you. It's so nice of you to say that.
Did you find your guy? Or wait, let me guess. There's something else you need from me. Well, you haven't been terrible to deal with so far, so I'm willing to hear you out. Barely.
Thank you.
We need access to an untraceable car. An informant of ours needs to get out of the city without attracting the attention of Parallax, and is offering valuable information to us in exchange.
Seriously? Jesus, what kind of shit is in your life anyway?
Some really smelly stuff.
Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to be legally liable. I'm not sure why you think just because I defend a few folks in the rougher parts of
We
the
don't think
city that
anything, we're
I
just
would
asking.
have that kind of connection.
We're just asking. We're just asking.
And even if one of my clients did run a carjacking business, it's not like society is clamoring to give hybrids legal jobs. Regardless, I'm not going to be an accessory to a felony, or let one of my clients be either.
Get with this nonsense.
I won't go down that path. I wouldn't know where to start anyway.
If you don't know, then shut up.
I know we're reaching, but this is important.
You just don't quit, do you? Okay, let me think. This might be a long shot, but you could try asking Majid. There are rumors he may have been involved in some shady stuff way back in the day.
Sure.
He'll probably be reluctant to talk about it, but there's a free lead for you.
Thank you.
Get me another drink in exchange, will you? Later.
I forgot to try a drink she likes.
That went better than expected. I wonder if my charm is starting to pay off for us.
Oh, no, somebody
Oh,
else.
you performed admirably as well. Onward we go.
What drink did she like?
I gave you what you wanted, right? I have cuties to eat.
Have cuties to eat.
Hey, friends. What can we get for you?
We were hoping you could give us a little information.
Let me choke! Shut up! Shut up!
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be? Coming right up. I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it is. He's better with the weird kind of stuff people ask for these days. Some of these cocktails make me need a spa day.
You're a bartender. You
This one is...
sounds good to me.
Hold it! It would be remiss of me not to mention.
Whatever.
I must advise.
Here you go. So, what did you need help with?
We've run into a roadblock in our search for Hayden.
Hey Scott, how you doing?
Word on the
How's the
street is
bar?
that he's gone missing, which I'm sure you already know. What can I do?
We're in the bar here, so you know it's like the virtual bar.
Yes. An informant of ours needs secure transportation out of the city, but we don't have any contacts who
Try to
would be
chat
able
with
to
the
get us an
I've had some better
untraceable
luck
car.
here.
Jess mentioned that you used to engage in certain extra
This
legal
robot,
activities.
I wish if this was real life, I would freaking like twist his head off and like smash it with my foot, and then like take his body and throw it in a dumpster because he's the most freaking annoying piece of garbage I've ever seen in my entire freaking life.
Someone
Honestly,
who could help.
and it's not cool to put a question mark on your face, dumb user.
He doesn't do that kind of stuff anymore.
Right. Sorry, friends.
Bar's
I left that
fantastic.
life behind a long time ago.
Don't
really keep in touch with that crew anymore.
Yeah, sure. Come on, give me help, so help your Majid.
Of course. Completely understandable.
Liar.
Sorry to bother you then.
Well, no harm in asking, right?
Guy right tops of
My reputation precedes me.
Don't let it go to your head.
Gus, I need to go to the back and gather up stuff to restock for the rush later on. Mind manning the bar for me?
Take your time. I think I can keep things
Oh, I
under
was
control.
tripping. His your his eyes are pretty actually interesting.
Thanks. Love you, hun.
Well, that leaves us at a dead end.
No, it doesn't. Just shut up.
Any ideas on how we should proceed?
Yeah, but I don't want to tell them to you.
Some nose-to-the-ground journalist techniques
Just
for
shut
finding-
up!
That's a thought. Perhaps the light rail, or a ship. Let me run a quick meshnet search. No, I don't think that will work. Parallax themselves designed the operating system that runs the light rail. Remaining unobserved while right under the nose of the railway security system would be difficult, if not impossible.
I don't mind when they say something useful,
As
but
for a ship,
when he talks about
we'd run
bullshit,
into the
it's a
same
problem.
problems as with a car. They aren't hooked into the CTOS, but they do use active GPS guidance for automatic destination control. We'd have to find a way to remove it from the grid. Unlikely.
That guy can help me. That stuff Vince in a truck we look like kidnapping.
That's not the worst idea.
Turing is more annoying.
I don't think it would get noticed as long as the car had the appropriate registrations.
Like soda in my throat.
But the permits to operate a manual vehicle are prohibitively expensive. A casual collector might still maintain one, but only a wealthy hobbyist would have the appropriate stickers to make the car roadworthy.
Come on.
We'd have to do a B and E, as Chad put it before.
No, Grand Theft Auto. It's not pretty good.
No. Okay, the two of you are killing me here. Look, don't tell Majid about this. But, here.
Carjacking device?
What is this, Gus?
Nothing.
It's an automated vehicle maintenance scanner, with a few less than standard upgrades. When you circumvent its security codes, you can use it to scan a car's installed firmware and replace it with a new set that will spoof its presence on the city's network.
Carjacking
That's the
devices
gist
are
of it,
tight,
but we
yeah.
don't have time to get into any specifics. You need to get the hell out of here with that before Majid gets back. Look, Majid has done a lot to turn his life around, to turn my life around.
Oh, I see.
I really respect that about him, and it's part of why I fell in love with him. He did what I was never able to. That's how we
Suck
met,
my
you know?
own.
That old rough and tumble life we both led.
Sorry.
But when Stardust struggled and needed money fast, I had to get back in the game to keep us afloat for a few years. I told him it was all angel loans, donations from patrons, lots of things. He'd be heartbroken if he found out I'm still in the game. I had to do whatever I could to keep our new life, even if only one of us is really living it. I may as well give this thing to someone who wants to use it for good, too.
I can't tell you how much we appreciate this, Gus.
Angel loads for the angel dust.
We might finally be on our way to solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, you didn't get it from me, okay?
I don't care. Just leave me alone.
Just get out of here and get on with your little Grand Theft Auto. And let me know how it goes, okay?
Of course.
Which car should we steal? There's so many cars. Let's get out of here. Oh, whoops, I forgot to give the drink to her. Whoops.
Well, now I think we're cooking with gas, as the colloquialism goes. I'm searching the mesh for instructions on how to use this device as we speak.
Which car should I steal? That red one there?
Let's go look for some likely candidates. I should be ready by then.
Look where? I want to go back inside and see if I can give her the drink.
Welcome to Star.
Hey, friends. What are you having?
Same thing as before. Oh, it's not a choice now.
Coming right up. He's better with the weird kind of stuff
Okay, I hate
people
Turing
ask for
Scott's
these
in.
days.
I watched the
Some of
few
these
minutes of Murderous
cocktails make
Rage
me
against
need a
Turing.
spa
Yeah.
day.
I agree, he's a piece of garbage.
Ooh.
He's so damn annoying.
Sorry about stealing your thunder. This one is...
Eggnog with a bit of brandy. Fine, whatever.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Here you go.
Alright, let's go give it to her.
Huh. Actually did it, huh? Well, you scored a point. But don't think I don't have enough cuties around who can handle that. You've got more important things to be doing. Get a move on.
Alright, bye. Thank you, though. Thank you for the compliment. I like Melissa Hutchinson in general. She was the same grating voice. Well, not about in general, but she's definitely freaking annoying here.
Oh, rats! This car has the wrong firmware installed.
Okay.
We won't be able to install our new firmware over top of it. We'll have to check another car.
The music is quite good, and so is most of the voice acting. It's too much freaking talking. Alright, I guess I gotta go somewhere else. There's no... Let's choose the map. But for once, it's not suggesting where I should go. I guess I gotta go find the place with the map. Place with the car. Maybe hit this police station? Well, it just starts right off inside the station. That's what I wanted. Market Street? It's right here. This car.
Oh no! How did the alarm get set off? Did I do something wrong?
You dumbass.
Let's get out of here before someone contacts the authorities.
Food. It's not there. Not there. Alright, let's go to the map again. Of the map, of the map, of the map. It's right here. Got two cars here.
This car has old enough firmware, but its maintenance system is screaming a half-dozen critical alerts.
So many of these subpar games are great music. Hero 3, how you doing? How's the game? Well, the music is good.
I'm not sure this vehicle
The story
is
is
in good
good.
enough shape to go anywhere. very
Voice
far.
acting, except for this one character, Turing, who's the guy who talks the most, is good. The dialogue, the writing is so bad. It's just, there's so much talking.
We'll have to look for one in better condition.
So much talking. And I'm not talking about right now. Right now this is like okay, but like, usually there's been so much talking.
Success! This vehicle has
Finally.
the appropriate firmware version.
Alright, we stole this car.
Someone has been neglecting their regularly scheduled updates.
Hey, I don't care.
Give me a moment to get everything installed. There. There are some other options here I can fool around with.
Like,
Ah, interesting. I can put in preset destination
How you doing, Euro
plans for a
3?
future date.
preset destination plans for a future date.
Why don't we go ahead and set a plan for the car to return to this spot in a week?
Okay, that sounds good. Do
That's
that.
more than enough time for Mr. Mensa to get away. Now we aren't really stealing the car.
Just borrowing it.
More like borrowing without asking.
Yes, I get it. I feel better already. I'm sure that please you. What are you, a kid? Let's just steal the car already.
Me too. The car will drive itself to Golden Gate Park, and we can show Mr. Mensa where it is
Yeah,
when we meet
the
him.
artwork is pretty good. The Turing is terrible. He talks too much, but also there's a lack of puzzles. There's just too much talking.
There. Everything should be set up now.
Why is it a robot for the Wii U Nintendo Land? I haven't played that. I haven't played it. Well, the car left.
Mr. Mensa is waiting for us at Golden Gate Park.
Let's go. Thanks for the reminder.
We have everything he requested, so we should head back there directly.
Okay, I get it. I don't think it tells you where to go to. Alright, here we go. Where is he? What is that? Google? Where's Mr. Mensa? Wasn't he like over there? Where do you go? Oh, this is him. Sorry, I forgot what he looked like.
Hey, did you manage to get everything?
Yep, we got everything.
We did. Here you go, Vincent.
Here's all the money, $1 million, car, and fake passports. It's all worth it.
Everything
Why do you
seems
give
to
the
be in
car
order.
tracker device?
Here. This disk has all of Hayden's research notes, data collation algorithms, and probably lots on your creation, Turing. It should be everything myself and Melody agreed upon.
Okay,
Until she
great.
added an amendment while you were out. Frankly, it's no skin off my back.
What?
Here.
Oh, Parallax badge. Sorry,
It's my
I pressed
Parallax
the button.
employee badge. It should allow you access to their networks in case there's anything I've missed. You'll want to use that sooner rather than later.
Okay, got it.
I'm not wasting any time leaving, and Parallax is pretty fast to revoke security. There's no way Hayden's clearance still works.
Alright, let's go.
And with that, I'm going to get hell out of this country.
Go, goodbye.
The credit should tide me over until the heat dies down and I liquefy my shares through some relays.
Alright, thank you. Oh, probably
I suppose I owe you that much. Buckle up. This could get heavy.
Buckle up?
Parallax is about to launch a new service they're calling Big Blue.
It's like IBM.
At least, that's the project name. Who knows what the marketing guys will come up with for the public.
Oh, shoot.
They're not even announcing the launch. This shit is dead quiet. Let me explain why. It's a distributed intelligence. Like, okay, in every way that Hayden built Turing to be elegant, efficient, and human-like, Big Blue is ham-fisted, bloated, and sterile.
Okay.
They didn't pull Hayden into the project. He's smart, but he's immune to corporate politics.
That's why they killed him.
As a result, Big Blue is far less elegant than anything
Yeah, Hero
Hayden
3 is what I'm
makes.
saying.
It lacks his
like,
artistry.
this is like
and
the whole game.
Downright
It's like,
terrifying.
Just talking and talking and talking.
It squats on the mesh
They
like
just
a
kept
spider
talking
and uses the
and
spare
talking.
processing power and
One
memory from
long,
every ROM on the network
unbroken
to handle its
sentence
intelligence
so that
processing.
nobody could get a word in edgewise. It was quite hypnotic.
It doesn't have much personality, but it's very smart.
Scott says, no skin at my back. I'm offended. It's his back going with thick fur-like hair. I demand representation. You still have skin though underneath it.
Big Blue is going
See,
to
I
be
can't follow
embedded
these from
directly
anymore
into the
because it's just too
network
much.
and then self-modified to apply even more efficient algorithms.
I don't
as it
care. I don't
develops them in
care. I don't
machine
care. I
time.
don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Access every
I don't care.
then you
Just
have
shut up.
access to every human and every bit of
I
their own
don't
personal
care.
data associated
Just
with
leave. Leave town. Stop talking. Oh my god. Do I have to talk to him about these things?
I don't want you to take what I'm saying the wrong
I'm just
way.
gonna read really fast.
And this is just me putting the... Hayden was about to publish his creation, his findings, as I'm sure you're... I mean, some of the brightest...
Right.
Hawking, Musk. The public is likely to be nervous, and Parallax is banking on being able to launch before any counter...
Okay.
Every eye on the discovery of machine. Every new discovery only serves to paint big... Honestly, they probably pressured him. He clearly refused.
I'm just going fast through this. How Big Blue impact Parallax's business? Who gives a shit?
Hey, no problem.
Yeah, F off. Just get out of here.
I've had enough of this cutthroat corporate bullshit for several lifetimes.
Me too. Get out of here. Leave.
We haven't talked much, but I do believe you can find Hayden.
Leave.
I hope research notes help you out.
Leave. Leave. Get out of here. Leave.
Be sure to let Turing help.
Leave.
Right, little bot.
I wish I had. Oh, I do have a gun. Oh my god, we're talking? You call Turing she?
Oh, slip of the tongue. I was just more familiar with Hayden's previous experiment, Grace.
Oh, okay.
She was very insistent on things like that.
Well, honestly, I don't think I've made my mind up yet. I'm still a very new being. I'm not even positive that gender as a human concept can be applied identically to machine. But I do enjoy the idea in abstract.
Okay, well, at least they're inclusive.
I will continue to consider how I wish to be referred to as well. Until
Scott
then,
says, yeah, well,
feel
way
free
too
to
much
go
talking,
with
no
what
puzzles
you
so far,
feel.
yeah. There's only like 2 puzzles, I think, the
had
whole
to
game,
make a
but they're very
choice,
easy.
perhaps they is most appropriate. Most people assume it, obviously, but
Okay.
it is also consistently used. Perhaps it's because I'm blue?
It's because you're a moron. Let's go.
Oh my god. I'm listening to a machine postulate on how it wants to be referred to. Like us.
Like us.
What have you done indeed, Hayden? Good luck. To both of you.
This guy's so scared he wants to get out of town, but he won't stop
Thank
talking.
you, Mr. Mensa.
He's a member of Mensa, apparently. Thank God.
I need
There's
a
even
few
more talking
minutes.
now. We need to get moving.
You're right, we do. We have other pressing avenues of inquiry to make.
Trophy earned, cloak and dagger.
Let's move on.
Postulate. Who's this game intended for? Yeah, I don't know. Who's this game intended for? I can't really figure this out. Talks more than all my exes. That's not a good thing. That's funny. All your exes combined, probably. Buck up, Turing. Buck up. Chapter 4. Oh my god. How many chapters are there, I wonder? You know what they should... I'm going to write the walkthrough of this game. It's like, press X, 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 press X. Repeat 10,000,
Okay, let's check
repeat
out
10
what's
million
going on at
times.
KCOB now.
The end. That's basically what it is. What's KCOB? I guess there. KCOB? I isn't this the other lead that I had?
Here we are. The COS.io Corporation office building.
That's KCOB. Excuse game reviews. Hit book 2064. Game should call Press X the game. Yeah, I agree.
It looks like most of the businesses on this block are a part of the same corporate coalition under COS.io.
I don't care.
Well, perhaps.
I don't
at the
care,
very least, it means
please.
it's unlikely they're the ones
Please
interfering
stop
with Augmented
talking.
Eye's articles.
Oh my god.
Not impossible, but unlikely. Generally, the companies in a coalition don't have a whole lot of overlap. Augmented Eye is a news app focused on local tech and culture stories, with an emphasis on hybrids' rights and cybernetics issues. None of the other companies in the coalition cover news, so they aren't related at all, which is very much standard practice for these groups. They have
I
nothing
don't know if
to
I'm about to
gain
finish
by
this
inviting
game. I
companies
really want
with
to
whom
get
they
to finish
compete,
it, but like I don't know if
and
I
thus
can.
none of them would benefit by trying to undermine Augmented Eye's credibility as a news source.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yes, another news organization would be the most likely
I have no
culprit
idea what he's
here.
even talking. Does anybody know what he's talking about? I don't know what's worse, her voice and the fact she sound like a Nazi talking Clementine. Oh, thank God he stopped talking. Alright. We go in here.
The Meshnet says Augmented Eye's SF office is run by an individual named Zin, and Tomcat confirmed she's expecting us.
Okay, good.
Let's make sure to keep your other news outlet theory in mind, and we can follow up on it afterwards.
Oh my God.
All we have to do now is head up and talk to her.
Turing is Turing me out.
No shenanigans this time.
What shenanigans are you talking about? Oh God, now we're gonna have like another information dump. I can't take this anymore.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Augmented Eye. You must be the journalist my network admin said would be showing up.
Yes, I'm the journalist.
Have a seat. Would you like a drink?
Thanks, but no thanks. Just to be faster here.
Right to business then. I can respect that. Look, I'll start off by saying I'm a little uncomfortable about bringing in another journalist to look into this.
Why'd you
Whatever
call me
you
that?
dig up, I'll have to explain to the rest of the press. But it's still better than the other options. Chances
I think
are
this is the
I
type
have
of game
another
you're supposed to play
corporation
it while
scoping
you're
out
like
my
cleaning your
territory.
room or do something else that requires like no brain power at all.
If they aren't in the coalition, they'll be expecting a corporate spy, not a news hound. If they are in the coalition, it won't look good for me to send in my own reporters against
I
my
honestly have
allies.
no idea what she's talking about. Does anybody here know what she's talking about? If you know, let me know in
Even
the
if
chat.
I do end up being right.
I just don't know. Excuse me. Let's see. I take some of my allergy pills here again. We had allergy day. She look angry. She does look angry. What's she talking
So
about?
if
though?
I'm damned either way, I'd rather it be by the media. At least then we can fight back on a familiar battlefield.
Whatever you say, lady.
Now, what do you know about our problem here?
Nothing. You want to talk about horse shit.
That's the long and short of it.
Jeremy, that's funny.
My network admin is pulling their hair out over it. I'm not going to pretend I understand everything they say, but from what I understand, the changes to our articles aren't being made from inside.
Oh, that's right. They're changing the articles. I forgot. They told us this yesterday, the last time we played.
The versions on our servers are still
I think
the
Scott
originals,
has this pretty
but
right.
at some
Blah,
point
blah,
after
blah,
they hit
media,
mesh,
blah, blah, blah,
they get
prowl,
changed.
blah, blah, blah.
I'm hoping that you could do some digging. Maybe hit up your contacts and get a lead on who might be doing it.
Alright, thank you.
Even if I have to get answers from the nightly news, it will be a big help.
Why are you so sure this is an inside job?
I guess I'm not.
You'd
But my
afford
network
this to
admin
CIA
assures
for
me
your
it's all
personal
coming
work.
from somewhere else.
This part, like, now that she's actually talking about something like relevant to the game, it's not so bad.
They told
It's
me
like when
that
she's
they
talking
tore
about
out all
complete
of the
nonsense,
routers
the
that
problem.
broadcast to the mesh and replaced them with fresh ones.
The mesh is like the internet, apparently.
All kinds of tricks involving IP addresses and DNS changes that I'm not going to even begin to claim to understand. I pay them big bucks, so I'm inclined to believe them unless you dig up something that tells me otherwise.
Okay. When you already start looking.
Not really. My admin says that only
Chapter
someone
5
with
is getting ready to
intimate
start?
access to Parallax's
How do you say
network
that?
protocols could make these kind of changes as something passes across the net.
Okay.
Personally, I think it's a clever hacker rather than someone inside Parallax itself.
Okay.
The public trust rating of Parallax makes them look like a saint among wolves, so their control over the mesh network provisions is strengthened. It's trivially easy to set up ROMs to use a different OS than LIPS or a different meshnet protocol without that trust.
What are you talking
Or,
about now?
you know, Parallax is abusing its power to spread pro-tech propaganda.
Yes.
That will they need to. I'm sure you'll be a good journo and bring me back the right answer.
Thank you, Sid. I still gotta talk to her?
Mostly little things. Word choice, tone of the writing, things that make the writer appear more or less extreme on a topic.
That
So
explains
far,
all those
almost all of the edits seem to be making our
anti-Trump
articles more
articles.
positive on new technologies coming out, and more critical of organizations like the Human Revolution.
Okay.
That's actually what tipped us off. A harsh criticism one of my writers made about the Human Revolution protests was changed to be
I missed this
downright
part. Scott
vitriolic,
said,
and I had a hell of a time
I
putting
feel like
out the
Stu's
fires.
game review is about to go clockwork orange. Someone will need to prize eyes will be strapped down to force to continue. It might happen. Curious
My
thing about the
writers and
bug.
readers aren't
No, I don't have
exactly
COVID if
fans
that's what
of
you mean.
them,
I just
but I'd rather
think my
not
allergies are
fight
acting
with
up.
the Human Revolution if I don't have to.
I think. I got tested actually like 2 weeks ago when I was negative.
I know tin hat conspiracies aren't an ideal start, but it's the best we can do with the info we have. Anything else I can tell you off the record? If you want it on the record, it'll cost you your firstborn and a really good cigar.
Off the record, you can tell me, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be targeted.
Like what? There isn't much more I can
Yeah,
tell
it's
you
not so
about
bad because
augmented
when I take
ID.
my pills, it goes away, Hero 3.
It's a fairly simple and straightforward operation,
Tested
if I
data
say
from
so
Lunas.
myself. We started off in Venezuela
talking
as a
about?
sleek
A
current
vasectomy?
events and news organization in 2055. Almost 10 years ago now. We focus on more in-depth
This is an example of
reporting
like
on
part
the street
something I don't care,
On
but
top
it made me ask. I don't give a damn about you when you
We're
started
one of the
and
few good
anything
ones
about your
left.
organization.
Once folks in other cities saw the type of reporting we do, they all clamored for it. They invested in the right places and it paid off. COS-IO Corp is happy to have us here in the OSA. It wasn't until hybrid tech started hitting the public sphere that we had to make any changes to our model.
I think you're right, Scott.
All of that said,
No!
I can't see why
Please,
anyone would
no!
target us. Unless they're just trying to embroil us in a mudslinging match with the Human Revolution, and there are much more direct ways of making that happen.
Are you done? Alright.
Alright, look. I wasn't going to tell you this. If it gets out, I'd have
Why
to
not?
answer some really hard questions. So, you didn't hear this from me. You might want to go check out TMI Entertainment and Charlie Nova. That's all I'll say.
Nova?
And remember, you take a bite out of him with my name as your defense, I drop you fast.
Talk, but protector. It's fine. Hero 3's after going bad. Should be able to hop on 3 minutes so you can see what you're guys. Thanks very much for joining Hero 3. I hope you can come back. I'll probably still be going in 30 minutes unless I pass out, which might happen. Maybe a live stream and be sleeping at some point. I think Jeremy bailed too.
What? Not wanting to answer prying questions from my coalition board isn't a good enough reason?
There's 23 people that joined the stream, but like most of them came on like, what the hell is this crap? And they just left right away.
Because I'd really like to avoid that.
What is that thing that's sitting in the floor with those eyes, by the way?
Look, you've covered culture wars, right?
I don't care, just stop
My
talking.
journalists are good, but they're mostly good at gadget reviews, implant releases, not taking too many stims so they remember what they did at raids for the
Back,
after-party
Jeremy.
reports.
Constant talking in the game. Yeah, this is what it is.
This needs an investigative journalist with serious contacts, not tech personalities. The fact that my network admin recommended you to me means you probably know the right people.
Oh man.
Now, does that cover it? I'd like to remove my nose from your ass.
What? Did you remove my nose from your ass? Okay.
No, don't bother. In hindsight, I probably should have been a bit more circumspect.
Talking the game. Angry Face episode 5.
Plausible deniability and all that. I won't ask you to lie in anything you write, but do remember you got in contact with me not even second hand, but third hand.
Oh my god.
I certainly didn't sick you on that one.
Okay.
Wink wink, nudge nudge, or whatever.
What are you for, like Monty Python?
If you need
now?
anything else, have your person get with my person. Don't come here directly. Now, I'd show you the door, but you know the way. And this isn't the only fire I'm trying to put out. Good luck, and goodbye.
Oh. Wisconsin.
Well, that was more confrontational than I'd have expected, considering she was the one needing help.
That's as wow. This is comic book talking there is. How this game is so, I wonder. Topo, the interwebs? What's topo? What do you mean?
Is it always like this?
No, only this game.
Very true. I will admit that I
Playing
am
Brutal Legend
interested in the
tonight.
possibility of a link
I like
back to
Brutal Legend.
Parallax.
But it gets a little tired after a while. Oh, to the interwebs, okay.
If all of this really is due to somebody manipulating the mesh net on the inside, it may give us the leverage we need to find
It's
out
that
what
blue
happened to
thing.
Hayden
It's
once
that
and
blue
for
thing
all.
they talked about. Big blue.
That said, I will take care not to get my hopes up.
What can you say is marketed as a steampunk game? Yeah, sort of.
We should make no assumptions when investigating, lest we lead ourselves down a false path.
Shut up.
Anyway, seems like our next step is... What the...
What happened? Oh my god! Good job, Turing. Nice catch.
What the...
She just freaking killed herself. Cyberpunk. Yeah, it's not steampunk. Or something interesting happened. Well, that's one getting to get plausible deniability. The hell happened?
She was defenestrated.
Defenestrated? What the hell does that mean? Jumped out a window?
Emergency services are already on the way, and we are severely ill-equipped to help her. We should head back to her office and see if we can determine what happened here.
Get back to her office.
Perhaps we can still dispense justice.
The music is good. You want to go to the office and, like, incriminate ourselves? I can't even, like, interact with the body. It's like it's not even there. What the?
It looks like
Oh, that
the
bot
desk has
that
been
was there.
cleared off. Let's take a look around.
She probably was like, I talk so much, I'm ready to commit suicide now. You know, he was bad for Cyberpunk Edition, Cyberpunk 2077 is better, that's
The
fine.
police will be here soon.
That game was really, like, in demand, you know? Or, like, it was hyped up before it came out. I actually get to do something? Holy cow. Stash of video games.
Maybe later if you find something educational. Or an adventure game. Your investigative skills could use a tickle.
Not an adventure game like this, though.
Her personal computer is not password protected at the moment.
You can see this game was soundtrack by 2 Mellow. Interesting.
Give me a moment to look through her files. Best to keep your fingerprints off of the keyboard. Most of this isn't very interesting.
that's something.
Committee reports, financials,
Everything, most of what you say is not very
submissions.
interesting. You know, music is very good. I agree. It comes with the original
here we
soundtrack, CD also. 2
According
CDs.
to this email between Zin and her network admin, her lead on TMI Entertainment is a little more solid than she led us to believe.
Okay.
The admin ran a web crawler looking for changes in writing styles. Some blog posts by their head anchor Charlie Nova stood out like a sore thumb. Apparently he's a bit pompous, if in an affable way, and his blog
I
usually
don't know how
just
they could possibly
details
do
his
that
day-to-day
in web
life.
search.
But ever since the human revolution has been in town, he's been smearing them with more venom than you'd expect, considering how neutral his on-air reporting has been.
Alright, I need to get another drink. I'll be right back. Jeez. Scott, see if you can hang on. Listen to the music in the meantime. What do you guys say here? Ranking score percentage systems, PC 80%. This is PS4 76. Are people high when they rated this? Basically, this gives her a low B. Says a teacher. It feels like Butch Hodgson talks to you in the game. I rate the music 95%. Match for the artwork is awesome. I agree with the music is good. I like the artwork as well. So the game itself is talking. Yeah, I think that's about right.
Zin seemed to think he was just complaining about the protesters fouling up traffic, and whoever is manipulating these posts spun it to make him look critical of the movement as a whole.
That's a funny thing.
Just like the augmented eye journalist. This Charlie fellow is the one we need to talk to.
80%. Gosh. Okay. Well, this.
Even a ROM like that doesn't deserve an end like this.
Oh, okay. Picture of a toupee. What's an animal? What's this all for? Shredded jade plant? Who did that? Oops, I have to talk to the photograph.
venturing in all the wrong places.
What kind of stupid thing does that to say? Can I just leave? What was that? Hold on. A super family link? Stop into the monitor. Your imagination is only so powerful. Or just leave. Will let me leave? Leave.
We can't leave without finding a clue. Let's continue looking around.
Or at least it tells me that I'm supposed to
not
keep
to
looking.
disturb any evidence.
This is the only part there's actually been like any interaction this whole stream, I think. Broken window.
My thermal sensors only detect a single set of lingering footprints, and
That's
they
funny,
end
yeah.
almost 3 feet away from the window. Considering the density of this glass,
She was
I
thrown.
can't imagine Zin jumped from that far and managed to throw herself through the pane without help.
She was thrown.
But who could have done it? I don't see any obvious marks on the floor or any other thermal hotspots.
There's a robot of some kind.
It doesn't look like it. We should go.
Oh no, we should go?
There isn't anything else here, and the police are almost on the scene.
Thanks a lot.
Son of a...
Oh, the police are here.
I should have figured the two of you would be here. You just won't stay out of trouble no matter what I say, will you?
Nope.
I assure you, Detective Rivers, we are merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. We had an appointment with Zin to discuss a possible lead and found her office in this state of disrepair.
Of course you did. Damn it. Fine, fine. Get the hell out of here before anyone else shows up. We'll chat about the case more when I'm not busy scraping bodies off the pavement. You hear me?
Yep.
Certainly, Detective Rivers. I'll forward you a report of what we know immediately, and we can speak further at a later time.
This part is actually okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Still a lot of talking,
Moving.
but at least something happened. A lot of police cops there.
Because it's better this way. We are chasing smoke trails. You think she would assist such an unlikely investigation?
Okay, fair.
I do not need you to infer upon my motivations or highlight my duplicity.
Shut up.
Detective Rivers has every bit of information that Zin gave us on that computer. Her investigation will not be hampered by our absence, whereas ours is halted if we're stuck giving answers she can just as well get from a hard drive.
Alright, very nice.
Literally.
Okay, we get it. Now shut up.
Has it occurred to you that whoever threw Zin out of that window could be after the same thing we are, except to silence the story rather than to get it out?
Probably.
We have little time for fooling about and must get to Charlie Nova before something happens to him too.
Okay.
Now, unless you have further recriminations to level at me, we must not squander the time my dishonesty bought us.
Okay.
I have highlighted the main Neo SF offices for TMI Entertainment on your map.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Shut up! Sorry.
I hope some pity for me still remains, considering my recent tone, because I'm honestly not sure where we should start.
Just shut up.
I suppose we should just ask the receptionist to point us to somebody who can answer our questions.
I can't wait to play another game. See, sometimes I can skip the nonsense. I thought I was able to say it sounds like a plan. Buzzer. I can't press the buzzer.
Welcome to TMI Entertainment Incorporated. Do you have an appointment?
Yeah, too much information to you, that's true.
I really can't let you in without an appointment.
don't have time for this. People's lives are on the line here, and all you care about is an appointment?
I must need that for this secretary. Yeah, they're right.
Oh, look, if it's that important, I can buzz you through to Sympathy.
Sympathy.
But she isn't going to be very happy about being bothered off schedule, so don't get your hopes up.
Okay.
And, try not to make her too mad. I'll be the one dealing with the fallout.
Okay.
Right.
What's your name?
Of course. I apologize. We will be as
I would like when they
tactful
put
as
question
possible,
marks for it
I
is.
assure you.
Okay, she's over on the other side of the room. Head straight there, because she doesn't like it when people bother the talent.
Newsroom employee. Assistant. Newsroom.
Hey, you, over here, now.
I guess that's
What are you
Sympathy.
doing bothering my people?
Sorry.
Thought I told Mina to cancel all my appointments for the day.
That's a woman?
I swear, that girl couldn't find her ears if I taped them over her eyes. At least she makes a decent cup of coffee.
I've been told to bother the talent. Oh, okay.
Yes, I am. And if you don't mind, I keep the show running here, so I'll be brief. What are you doing in my building?
We've been given a lead on a story that involves one of your personalities, Charlie Nova. Someone has been manipulating his articles on the meshnet and turning them into scathing attacks against the human revolution. We're trying to track the culprit, and we need to talk to Mr. Nova to hunt down further leads.
You let your ROM do all the talking for you? Must
You
be
won't
one of
stop
those
talking.
weird interrogation modules.
It's
all
one of
the
those
fresh
ones that
meat
just
rave
talks
about.
and freak all the time and never stops talking.
Of course I know someone's been modifying Charlie's articles. I'm tracking them down myself. What I want to know is why I should help you snatch the scoop out from underneath me.
It's not a scoop.
Super hacker twists meshnet news for personal political vendetta? The clicks basically farm themselves.
You can have the scoop, we don't care.
Ha! I'm not hiring, kid. I admire your spirit, but I've got people putting in lots of hours on this one. You're not getting the credit because you think you have a hot lead. Plus, if you really did, you wouldn't be here begging for my scraps.
What's your scraps?
Zin? Augmented eyes, Zin? What does Zin have to do with this?
She's the one who gave us the lead to begin with.
God. Fan is not doing enough.
Then, someone
Did their
threw
glasses,
her out of
yeah.
her office window. We figured Mr. Nova might be next, and we wanted to get to him first.
Holy shit.
If I
Fine,
do that.
I'll let you talk to Charlie. If someone is trying to kill people over this, I'd rather it be out and done with as fast as possible.
Good idea.
I mean, shit. We're an entertainment scene. Nobody should die for that. But hey, watch yourself with Charlie. He's a pompous clown, but he's my pompous clown.
Oh my god. Yeah, Scott, I mean, like, I noticed that too, but...
Keep it civil, or I'll throw your ass out and figure this out on my own.
Okay.
Now get on it. I need to make some calls.
Get on where? Where are you going? Elevator? Talent show host? Use desk? Was there an elevator here somewhere? Inactive camera. Oh, did I just get thrown out? Talk to her, maybe?
Oh, go right on through.
Oh, okay, look at that. get it.
I film for my friends. You'll get very little of me.
Fantastic! How fantastic! I just love your ROM. Not quite as stunning as mine, but still pretty grand. Very sleek, very clean. Bravo.
Thank you.
Oh, Sympathy is doing that thing where she waves at me to hurry things up. Right down to brass tacks then, I suppose.
Okay, let's go.
Wait! I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Charlie Nova, host of Tonight in the Stars and Star in the Stratosphere.
This guy's to say 3/5 of a great game. Amazing music,
But you already knew that, I'm sure.
Really bad game mechanics, puzzle, boring story. Boring dialogue. The story could be boring, but the screenplay, if you will have it, is terrible. Tell me about TMI.
Yes, any additional information on your station would be greatly appreciated.
Well, it's the best damn network on the planet, I can tell you that. We put out top-notch news and entertainment, but with real heart that our competitors just can't match.
Chapter 72.
But if you really want to know about TMI, you need to know about Sympathy. It's her pride and joy, after all.
Okay.
Sure, she can be a little acerbic, and sure, she calls me a poofy-haired oaf all the time, but you can really tell she cares, you know?
What does she care about?
Deep down. I'm not sure if that throat-cutting gesture she's making is a signal to move to another topic or a threat against my physical well-being. So, let's move on.
Okay.
What next?
Okay. Tell it yourself, I guess.
Oh, you flatter me. Yes, you do.
Might be the
I
end
can't
for
imagine
today.
you've come all this way just to get my story.
I can't think this anymore.
After all, I've already published my very own splendid 100% original autobiography, Like a Nova.
These characters aren't interesting.
But I suppose I can give you a quick rundown, even if Sympathy is giving me the stink eye. I grew up here on the mean streets of Neo-SF, but my jocular nature and striking countenance got me scouted for a few small product
talent.
advertisements.
This is talent. It's not talent to blabber incessantly in the game. If it wasn't a game right now. That's funny.
And the rest is not so ancient history.
Let's finish talking to this guy, then maybe I'll call it a night.
Now I'm the host of the largest celebrity news show on the mesh, and I couldn't be happier. It's all thanks to my swarms of fans, though. They're the ones who count.
Sorry, your story's getting altered, so they posted it.
Oh, it may have come up in the last lunch meeting we had, but Sympathy assured me that it was some kind of technical glitch, and our support people were on top of it.
No, it's not a technical glitch.
They're top-notch, the absolute best money can buy. So I don't think there's anything more to say on the subject.
Tell me anything at all.
I'm not quite sure what you're insinuating, but I don't think I like it.
Okay.
I am a pillar of this community, and I care deeply about our reports getting to the viewer the way they're intended.
Okay.
I assure you that Sympathy is on top of the situation, and with that, I'll have to bid you good day.
Oh, really? Okay.
All right, that's enough. Charlie has a show to get ready for. He's told you everything he's going to. So get the hell out of here. If you find anything more interesting than what you've got, come back and see me again.
We didn't talk about what I've got.
Directly.
Remember, I'm the victim in all this.
Threw me out.
Oh man, she looks really cheesed off now. Do you know how snippy she can get? I better get coffee ready. Maybe that'll calm her down.
Can't get her coffee ready. Just let her wait.
We're very sorry if we made your day more difficult. Perhaps I could take the coffee over to Sympathy and we could try to smooth her rumpled feathers.
Yeah, okay, sure. I mean,
I want to have a chance to do something
worst
here.
that can happen? You make her even madder? Oh no. On second thought.
It'll only take a minute.
Alright. But she takes it with plenty of milk.
Alright. I'm saving the game. I haven't saved it in a while anyway. Saves. Nothing to do. Let's save here. I think it's gonna be end of 3. I'm just really tired. I want to stream some more, but this game is boring as hell. I'm sorry. I appreciate Jeremy, Scott, J-Rock, Hero 3. Folks who are here today, appreciate it because I think it requires a lot of intestinal fortitude. But if you're watching this, we'll have at least one more part. I'm gonna see how many chapters there actually are, and we'll do something tomorrow. Friday, sorry, there's no stream tomorrow, but Saturday we'll do something different. Not this. Maybe come back to this on Sunday. But I just really want to get through this and finish the game. There's so many other adventure games out there, and I want to get to a better game. So we'll get there. Like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Thanks everybody. Thanks Scott again for a good stream, and have a good night, everybody. Peace out.